Hi guys, it's Han. I'm so excited for this. And welcome to my first episode of Oops, I'm Talking Again. I have thoughts, too many actually, so let's unpack it all, laugh a little, and overshare just the right amount. Who's kidding? Probably way too much. I don't have a filter, and I'm always giving out way too much information. I do not believe in TMI, so this should be fun. If you believe in TMI, just get out of here right now because this isn't for you. I was born talking. I came out of the womb talking. I started saying full sentences before I was one. I never shut up. If I were to ever get in trouble with my parents or at school, it was for, yep, you guessed it, talking. This podcast has been on my mind for over a year now. I kept on telling myself, I'll start it soon. I'll look into getting equipment and look into it and do research. But life kept saying, no, you won't. I've just been so busy with so many things, having two full-time jobs, being a daycare provider, and doing social media full-time on top of it. I think a lot of people don't realize how much actually goes into social media and editing and managing everything. But I just have not had time to sit down and actually think about doing a podcast. But I am realizing I just need to jump the gun and do it because I think it would just be so much fun. Because, like I said again, I can talk for hours on end. So I need somewhere to spill all of this information because I feel like I just bottle it all up and have nobody to talk to about it. And I never have time to go live on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram. So this is kind of like going live on my own and I'll just upload it for you guys. And I plan on doing this at least once a week. I'm going to force myself to sit down every single week and upload an episode because I think that I was born to do podcasts, not even social media, just podcasts, because I could talk. I'm not kidding you, for probably 15 hours straight. But here I am finally pressing record. It's happening, and I'm so pumped to finally get all of my random thoughts out of my head and into your ears. This podcast is a space for me to just be myself, share stories, my thoughts, maybe a few rants, and just have fun with it. I absolutely love making content and sharing small parts about myself all over the internet, but I feel like I haven't been able to truly be myself because my niche has been cooking and all about my job and just being a daycare provider, when literally I feel like that's been my whole personality on social media, and I don't like it that much because I'm so much more than a daycare provider and somebody that cooks kids meals. But I feel like with starting a podcast, I'll be able to actually fully show you guys the true me and who I am. You guys probably only know 2% of my personality. I already said that, but I'm not even going to lie right now. I have some of this written down on my phone in my notes. So I've already rambled on about random stuff, but I'm probably going to repeat a lot of this because I have it written down in my notes. So just bear with me. Okay. I'm learning. And I really want to try and change that. Each week we'll dive into whatever is on my mind, the weird, the funny, the unfiltered, and everything in between. So if you're into chaotic rambles, random stories, and getting to know me on a different level, you're in the right place. Because ready or not, oops, I'm talking again. I'm not even going to lie again. I asked ChatGPT to help me with the intro and an outro for my podcast because I don't freaking know what I'm doing. I I've never done this. I don't even really listen to podcasts. But yesterday I was like, I'm going to listen to a podcast. I'm sick of the music in my playlist. And I'm like, dang, I need to be a podcaster. I don't even know if that's what it's called, but it just seems so fun. And I had plans on turning our spare bedroom into a playroom for Callan, but he has his own bedroom and a living room and everything. And I'm like, gosh, I should turn my spare bedroom into a podcast room and have guests come on and talk with me. I have a lot of friends that also enjoy talking just as much as I do. And I think that we could have a lot of fun with it. And my family members. I have family members that I would totally sit down with and just talk. Like my friend, she has lived in Florida for a couple of years now, and she just came back to our hometown. And I saw her yesterday and I went to visit her, and we're just sitting there talking about the most random stuff. And we're talking for 3 hours straight, and we don't stop. And I'm out of breath because I could talk for hours with her. And I'm like, gosh, just imagine if I was recording all of this and I uploaded it for a podcast. People would enjoy that. I want everybody to experience the conversations I'm having with my friends too, because we have a lot of fun and I want to have fun with you too. But let me read my outro that Chat GPT gave me. 1 second. All right, I already said this, but we're going to say it one more time. They gave me a lot of them, so I should just read all of the ones that they gave me because all of them were genius. Like, I just discovered ChatGPT a week and a half ago. Didn't even really know the extent of how awesome it is. It's unbelievable, you guys. If you haven't tried ChatGPT, you have to check it out. It's creepy, but the coolest, most convenient thing ever. But I liked it. Like this. Oh, that's an intro. If you're into overthinking out loud, spiraling in style, and embracing the chaos, you're in the right place. Buckle up because, oops, I'm talking again. When I was hanging out with my friend last night, her and her fiance, we were trying to find out or figure out a name for my podcast, and we came up with a couple that we really liked, and I was gonna name this podcast Hot Ham and Cheese. Like a hot ham and cheese sandwich, because I'm known for cooking and my food videos and everything. But then I'm like, gosh, I feel like I should veer away from the food and just be me and not my stupid cooking videos from TikTok and Facebook. So he asked ChatGPT and they came up with the oops, I'm talking again. And I'm like, gosh, I am totally doing that because I feel like whenever I was younger and I would get in trouble for talking, I would literally in my head be like, ugh, I'm talking again. Like, why am I talking again? And it would always be, oops, I'm talking again. I'm talking and I need to stop. I couldn't help it. Like, I remember getting frustrated with myself when I was little, being like, why can't I stop talking? I don't know why I can't stop talking. I cannot. Like, I needed to duct tape my mouth shut. I would get into trouble all the time. It was horrible, you guys. I probably needed Adderall, but instead I just was myself. Just kidding. But definitely have a little touch of ADD and ADHD. It's fun stuff, but that's my personality. I feel like I wouldn't have a personality if I didn't have ADHD. I have fun. My childhood was freaking awesome. It was fun and exciting because I was constantly hyper and talking. I'm sure the people around me were freaking annoyed with me all the time, but I didn't care. I never cared what people thought of me. And I feel like that's a big reason that social media has been easy for me because I just don't care what people think of me. I feel like I was judged all the time growing up for being the true me. And, life is way too short to care what people think about you. You just have to have fun, be yourself, and life is going to be a lot more enjoyable. I have said my outro twice already. Like I said, oops, I'm talking again. I can never just stay one track mind. I ramble way too much. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to start a podcast. I hope that you guys are going to enjoy it as much as I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to upload this tonight, and hopefully today, if Callan takes another nap or stays napping, I'll post my first true real episode. My next episode that I upload, I have a secret to tell you guys that's going to shake a lot of people. It's going to make people either really upset with me or they're going to be really excited for me, and I'm going to share it here first. So if you are listening to this podcast, stay tuned for my next podcast because I have a big secret I'm going to tell. Anywho, you guys have a great day. I will be back soon. Bye-bye. No, that was a bad outro. We need to come up with something else. ChatGPT, where are you? Can you help me come up with an outro for my podcast called Oops, I'm Talking Again? Absolutely. Here are some fun-fitting outros for your podcast. All right, let's see, guys. Help me come up with one. And just like that, I've talked again. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, or just shout into the void. I'll probably hear you. Until the next time, oops, I'll probably be talking again. Good one. Here's another one. Well, there I go, talking again. If you made it this far, congratulations. You're officially part of the Ramble Squad. Hit follow, leave a little love in the reviews, and I'll catch you next time. Probably mid-sentence. Oh, that's good. That's good too. Here's another one. Thanks for listening to Oops, I'm Talking Again. You didn't stop me, and I appreciate that. Catch you in the next episode where, yep, I'll definitely be talking again. That's good. But anyway, okay. Bye, guys.